Aging is often viewed as an inevitable challenge, but it can also be an incredibly enriching and beautiful process, especially when you fully embrace it. By the time you reach your 70s, you've likely encountered your share of trials, celebrated triumphs, and absorbed some of life's most profound lessons. But to truly thrive in this stage of life, living with joy, vitality, and fulfillment, it's essential to release the things that no longer serve you. This isn't about giving up or slowing down. It's about clearing space for what truly matters: happiness, health, and inner peace. As I reflect on this, I can't help but think about the many stories shared by people on online platforms. People just like you, navigating this same path, are opening up about the habits and thoughts they've let go of to make room for a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Let's explore some of those ideas, as if we're sitting together, sharing experiences over a warm cup of tea. One of the first things to release is the burden of guilt and regret. These emotions often weigh heavily as we age, tied to mistakes, missed opportunities, or fractured relationships. However, carrying them serves no purpose. You did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. I came across a comment from an older man who said, "I spent too many years dwelling on the what-ifs. Now I wake up and focus on what's next." This shift in mindset transformed his life, moving from dwelling on the past to embracing the present. Letting go of guilt and regret opens the door to gratitude and contentment. If there are unresolved issues, such as a strained relationship, consider whether forgiveness, or simply moving on, might bring you peace. It's never too late to prioritize what brings you joy. Another crucial shift is letting go of a sedentary lifestyle. As the years pass, it can feel easier to settle into inactivity. Aching joints, waning energy, and the fast pace of the world can make movement seem daunting. But staying physically active is one of the most vital keys to longevity. This doesn't mean training for a marathon. It means discovering a form of movement that works for you. I recall reading a story from a woman in her 70s who began practicing Tai Chi. She shared how it alleviated her stiffness and brought a newfound sense of calm. Whether it's walking, swimming, yoga, or gentle stretching, movement is essential. It not only strengthens your body but also uplifts your mood and helps prevent injuries. Think of it not as a chore, but as a gift to yourself, a way to keep your body and spirit thriving. Equally important is releasing the fear of asking for help. Independence is a cherished value, but accepting assistance when needed doesn't diminish your autonomy. On the contrary, it can strengthen bonds and create opportunities for meaningful connections. I remember a story from a senior-focused forum where a woman recounted how stubborn she used to be about doing everything herself. When she finally asked her daughter to help with groceries, their weekly shopping trips became a cherished ritual filled with laughter and bonding. Asking for help doesn't mean you've lost independence. It means you've gained a deeper connection with those around you. Whether it's seeking help with a task, navigating technology, or leaning on someone for emotional support, accepting help can enhance your relationships and ease your stress. It's also time to let go of the need to stay perpetually busy. For much of life, we equate productivity with worth, believing that constant activity is necessary to prove our value. But your 70s are a time to release that pressure. Allow yourself the freedom to rest and engage in activities that bring joy without worrying about outcomes. One story that stayed with me was about a man who spent decades constantly on the move, only to discover true happiness when he slowed down. He began painting, not to create masterpieces, but simply for the pleasure it brought him. Sitting by a window with a brush in hand, he found peace in the act of creating. It's a reminder that happiness often lies in the small, quiet moments. Let go of the guilt associated with simply enjoying life. It's okay to pause and savor the beauty of a sunset, to spend hours immersed in a good book, or to take a leisurely stroll without a specific purpose. These are the moments that feed the soul and make life meaningful. In this stage of life, there's so much to embrace. Letting go of what no longer serves you isn't about surrender. It's about making space for the things that truly matter. This is your time to cherish relationships, prioritize health, and find joy in the everyday. So, release those burdens, move your body, ask for help when needed, and let yourself simply be. Aging is not a decline. It's an opportunity to live more freely and fully than ever before. And remember, the best chapters are often written when you let go of what holds you back and embrace what lifts you up. Take time for activities that bring you peace, whether it's reading, gardening, meditating, or simply admiring a sunset. Embrace the moments of stillness and find joy in the simplicity of life. Release yourself from unhealthy relationships. By the time you reach your 70s, you likely have a clear understanding of who uplifts you and who drains your energy. It's time to let go of those who bring negativity or toxicity into your life. Surround yourself with people who genuinely care for you, respect you, and bring positivity into your days. One individual shared, "I realized some people were more invested in my misery than in my happiness. Letting them go was the best decision I made in my 70s. Though it may be challenging, even if it involves a lifelong friend or family member, setting healthy boundaries allows you to nurture meaningful relationships that truly matter. Clear out the clutter in your life, both physical and emotional." Many have shared how decluttering their space transformed their outlook on life. One man admitted, "I didn't realize how much my stuff was weighing me down until I started letting go of it." Decluttering isn't just about tidying your home. It's also about shedding the emotional baggage tied to those possessions. Start small by donating old clothes, cleaning out a drawer, or discarding items that no longer serve a purpose. Emotionally, let go of lingering grudges, fears, or worries. You'll feel an immense sense of relief when both your surroundings and your heart are clear. Stop comparing yourself to your younger self. This can be difficult, as many struggle with mourning their former vitality and strength. However, every phase of life has its own unique beauty and wisdom. As one woman beautifully said, "I used to grieve the loss of my younger self, but now I see there's a different kind of strength in growing older. I've earned these years." Your worth doesn't diminish because you're no longer as fast or strong as you once were. Embrace who you are today, celebrate your resilience, and take pride in the life experiences that have shaped you into the person you are now. Let go of constant worries about the future. There's a saying, "Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe." Fretting over what's to come, be it health, finances, or uncertainty, can rob you of the joy of the present moment. One person wisely observed, "I realized no amount of worry could change the future, so now I focus on enjoying today." This doesn't mean ignoring important aspects of your life, but rather trusting that you have the strength and resources to handle whatever comes your way. Embrace the present with gratitude and make the most of the time you have now. Free yourself from perfectionism. Many people, even in their later years, strive for unattainable perfection, keeping a spotless home, looking a certain way, or expecting everything to go as planned. But life doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. An older woman once reflected on how she used to prioritize having an immaculate house. "I realized my grandchildren didn't care about the mess. They just wanted to spend time with me. I was wasting precious moments chasing perfection instead of making memories." By letting go of the pressure to be perfect, she found joy in the chaos of life. Perfectionism is draining, and it takes away from life's authenticity. Letting it go allows you to live more freely, embracing the beauty in imperfection. Challenge limiting beliefs about aging. One of the most confining thoughts we can hold is that certain things are no longer possible as we grow older. These beliefs often act as self-imposed barriers, preventing us from trying new experiences or pursuing goals. Aging doesn't mean life has to shrink. It can be a time of expansion and exploration. Reframe how you think about your abilities and your potential, and don't let age dictate what you can or cannot do. This stage of life is a time to focus on what truly matters, savor the beauty of the world around you, and embrace the richness of experiences, relationships, and moments of joy. Let go of anything that no longer serves you, and make space for a life full of meaning, freedom, and happiness. Age is just a number. It's a phrase we've all heard, but it carries so much truth when you let it sink in. Whether it's learning something new, embarking on a journey, or picking up a long-desired hobby, it's never too late to start. The belief that opportunities shrink with age is outdated and restrictive. A comment I came across from a 72-year-old man resonated deeply with me. He shared how he always assumed that hitting 70 meant he was too old to try new things. Yet, at 72, he picked up a guitar for the first time. Now, he plays every single day. His story is a testament to the fact that aging doesn't diminish our potential, it transforms it. As we grow older, we're not limited, we evolve. There are countless examples of people in their 70s who are exploring the world, learning new languages, mastering new skills, and even starting entirely new careers. What sets them apart is their mindset. Letting go of the belief that you're too old can open up a world of possibilities. Instead of focusing on what you think you can't do, nurture a sense of curiosity and wonder. There is still so much to see, experience, and accomplish. The journey is far from over. Another often overlooked aspect of aging is mental health. For many, emotional struggles like loneliness, anxiety, or depression may feel like an unavoidable part of growing older. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Seeking help for mental well-being at any age is not just okay, it's essential. I came across a moving comment from a man who admitted that for years he thought feeling disconnected was simply what life after 70 looked like. It wasn't until he sought therapy that his outlook on life completely changed. He described the experience as getting a second chance, one that allowed him to truly enjoy his days. This story highlights an important truth. Mental health matters at every stage of life. Whether it's through therapy, mindfulness practices, joining a support group, or even confiding in loved ones, addressing your emotional well-being can have a profound impact. You don't have to carry emotional burdens in silence. Let go of the stigma, embrace the support available to you, and know that you deserve to feel both mentally and emotionally whole. Financial concerns can also weigh heavily on us as we age. Worries about savings, retirement, or providing for loved ones often lead to sleepless nights. But constantly fixating on finances can rob you of the peace and joy you've worked so hard to earn. I remember reading a story shared by a woman in her 70s. She described how she spent countless nights agonizing over whether she'd saved enough. Then one day, her son reassured her, saying, "Mom, you've done more than enough. Let us take it from here." That simple statement lifted a tremendous weight off her shoulders. Letting go of financial anxiety doesn't mean abandoning responsibility. It means freeing yourself from the relentless fear that overshadows your ability to enjoy the present. If you're uncertain, consult a financial advisor to create a solid plan, but trust yourself once you've done that. Let the fruits of your efforts bring you joy, whether it's traveling, indulging in simple pleasures, or spending time with the people you love. Life is too short to be dominated by worry. You've earned the right to embrace this chapter fully. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means making space for a richer, fuller life. Release the unnecessary burdens, the guilt, the fear, and the pressure to keep up with others. Instead, embrace movement, connection, rest, and joy. You don't have to be perfect. What matters most is living with intention and appreciating the time you have. I once read a profound statement: the best years are the ones where we stop worrying about time running out and start focusing on the time we still have. Let that be a guiding principle for your journey ahead. This moment, right now, is yours to claim. You have so much life left to live and so much to give. It's never too late to dream, to explore, and to thrive. If these words resonate with you, take a moment to reflect on what you've been holding yourself back from. Is there something you've always wanted to try or a passion you've put on hold? It's time to let go of whatever's stopping you and take the first step. Whether it's big or small, every new beginning brings its own kind of magic. And as you continue on this path, know that you're not alone. Share your thoughts, stories, or even your struggles in the comments. Your experiences could inspire someone else to take that leap, to try something new, or to simply believe in the beauty of possibility. If you found this video uplifting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's a small gesture, but it helps build a community where we can all inspire and support each other. Together, we'll keep exploring, growing, and making every moment count. This is your time. Make it unforgettable.